Hello everybody and welcome back to another wildlife photography adventure, and this week I am joined by Sarah here. And we hello. Yesterday we arrived here at Mashatu Game Reserve in Botswana, and we're actually staying at Mashatu Lodge for 3 nights, and then we're going to Mashatu Tented Camp for 2 nights. We are here with Africa Geographic as part of the wildlife photography competition from 2023, so us and some of the other winners are here for a 5-night safari. One of the main things I want to concentrate on this trip here is the actual wildlife hide, and we're going to be heading there this afternoon. Yesterday and this morning we had some fantastic game drives with some beautiful sightings. Last night we saw 2 separate leopard sightings, and today we saw 4 cheetahs who had just taken down a steenbok. And then on the way back to camp we even bumped into another leopard. So you could say we've had some fantastic wildlife sightings so far, but let's head off to a wildlife hide and see how that compares to going on a game drive. Let's go.
Let's go.
To best compare the differences between a game drive and a wildlife hide, let me quickly run you through how a game drive works. Typically you'll head out before sunrise in the search for animals, and then after a couple of hours you'll probably stop for a nice coffee break to discuss the morning's sightings. The afternoons are much the same, heading out late in the afternoon and stopping for a sundowner drink around sunset. A game drive is basically like having a mobile wildlife hide. They are great for getting close to animals, and you can usually position the vehicle in all the best angles for photography. They are comfortable and a great way of covering large areas in different habitats in a short period of time. So you might be thinking, why would I want to go and sit in a wildlife hide? Well, let's go and find out. The absolute best thing about this particular hide, operated by Mashatu, is that it is sunken, so you are at eye level with the water, and for photography this is pretty much as good as it gets. If I remember correctly, I think this hide can accommodate about 9 photographers per session. We got into position and excitedly started to set up our gear. This hide even has bean bags on a swivel plate to help get those super stable shots. The hide is positioned to take in the golden light at both sunrise and sunset, with a beautiful little waterhole right in front of you. One of the biggest differences between a drive and a wildlife hide is the obvious fact that in a hide you sit and wait and let nature come to you, and when the hide's at a water source, this usually doesn't take too long. There's something so peaceful about this. No noise of a vehicle engine, everyone in the hide sitting quietly with just the sounds of nature and the excitement of what can happen. The session started with a beautiful variety of birdlife drinking and bathing. We had namakwa doves, red-billed buffalo weavers, red-billed quailias, and blue waxbills, to name a few. Slowly but surely, larger mammals started to gather closer to sunset. Seeing these animals from this low-down eye-level perspective while they're drinking really was incredible. We waited until sunset, but sadly no predators visited the hide, but that didn't matter. We had had an incredible time, and I was able to take my absolute favourite photos of so many different species from this unique perspective. Okay, so our time here at Mashatu Lodge has now come to an end, and we are now heading off to Mashatu Tented Camp for the next 2 nights, and tomorrow morning is when we're going to be back in the hide, which we're pretty keen to see what comes and drinks in the morning hours. But now we're going to head there and go on an afternoon drive, so let's go and see what we can see. Well, here we are. We've just arrived at Mashatu Tent Camp, and I think we both agreed we love the rustic feel.
It's so good.
It's so
really,
cool.
Really beautiful.
Favourite part of the room?
Outdoor shower.
Outdoor shower is the favourite part, yeah. We've got this beautiful bucket shower here, which is over behind us. So I've already had a nice refreshing siesta rinse in the shower. Yeah, I love the tent feel and the rustic feel, and eager to get out on game drive this afternoon and see what we can see in this area. Well, seeing as this video is about the wildlife hide, let's jump forward to early the next morning where we were back in the hide for a very special morning. Just like the evening session, we started with various birds visiting the waterhole, the highlight on this occasion being this beautiful green pigeon. From then on, the mammals just got bigger and bigger, from impala to kudu to wildebeest, and then the largest of all antelopes, the eland, then the tallest in the giraffe, before the largest of all land mammals, the elephant. This was a breathtaking moment, looking up at an elephant while it drinks with the water splashing onto us, a truly unique experience. By now the waterhole was absolutely teeming with life and my memory cards were filling up rapidly. I was almost relieved when the light became too harsh for photography and we called an end to this session. To sum up, if you have a chance to spend time in a wildlife hide like this, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. Even if photography isn't your main focus, the experience of just being there will blow your mind. Combine this with game drives or bushwalks and I can guarantee you some truly special safari experiences. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please do drop down, give it a like and leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss the next adventures. Thank you as always for joining me on this adventure, and I shall see you very soon on the next one.